are the Florida Institute for Commercialization of Public Research. We're a state-funded organization that works with all the universities and research partners statewide to create new companies. These companies are developing products that are truly improving and saving people's lives. We have company building programs as well as a seed fund. We can fund these firms up to $500,000 if they qualify. To date, we've funded 35 companies across the state, and we're very proud of the work that they're doing.
Most recently, there's been a concerted focus on tech, software, data, analytics, and mobility or portability, seeking innovative ways to provide better, smarter, more efficient, and more patient-centered resources and solutions. And all this takes place with the overlay of government regulation, government programs and government funding, and related political agendas.
The key message here is that healthcare investing in Florida has really taken an uptick and continue to see an upward trend. Thank you, Danny. Really since the recession, so it continues to be a very active market here in the state.
So we're seeing a lot of movement around provider-directed consumerism, right? So that patients are being managed by a provider, but as the post-acute care market is expanding to this really great new greenfield of where people live, work, and play, and technology is going to enable that, providers are going to be able to take care of chronic disease patients at scale. So,
as you look at the deal, investing discipline is absolutely critical. You've got to invest at a valuation that makes sense, and if you're crazy enough not to, you're really going to regret it.
To work, and we don't like to sprint out and put the money to work over a year or two. We found it's more prudent to really evaluate companies over a longer period of time and build relationships with entrepreneurs, and then we can come to a meeting of the minds on valuation structure, et cetera. You know, we're in a position to make an investment. So it's usually, from our standpoint, we usually take the whole investment period. So we're actively looking for new companies now, but we don't feel the pressure that we have to put it all to work.
There is a big advantage, I think, of starting a company in Florida. Like I said earlier, there really is a lot of talent here. And it's affordable talent. You know, you get to Atlanta or you get to Nashville or, you know, you get to Minneapolis, the real hot spots, and talent's abundant, but it's costly. Florida's a fun place to be. You can recruit to Florida really, really nicely. And there's just an abundance of talent.
Yeah, just one point there too, is I think you're right. I mean, the alternative financing or the alternative dollars that are available here through grants and the Florida Institute, those kind of organizations is very good. But there's also a lot of wealth in Florida. And so if you're doing an early stage deal or a startup, one of the things that we don't like to see are those deals that have 125 angels. The valuations have been based on more of a friends and family model where there haven't been, you know, real market comps driving the valuation. And so one of the things that you know, we try to tell early stage entrepreneurs is that you need to be as strategic with your valuation of your company and the fundraising as you are with building out the technology and your go-to-market strategies, because you can find yourself, you know, having limited access to institutional capital when you're ready for it and need it.
The irony is someone like me stands up here and says how robust everything is. I also know, and people to my right even know better than I, how difficult it is just to build a business. And it's never easy, even if the industry is robust and active and dynamic. That all sounds great, Reed, but I got to raise, to the point you just made, Danny, I got to raise, you know, money in a day or next month or next quarter, et cetera. And I know it's really hard work. I think the good news is that the potential is there, the interest is there, more so than ever. So hopefully you'll be rewarded for the hard work with either the right strategic coming to you or the right venture firm finding you, et cetera, et cetera. It's never easy, but it's as dynamic and positive as an environment as you will find.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the simple things to do if you think you're going to take on additional financing in the near term and you're trying to get through a market launch and some early commercial adopters, you know, convertible notes are really always a good structure. They're easy to convert. You look towards a Series A, so you've got aligned investors as you go forward. So that's a pretty simple structure that helps if you're going to raised from an institutional investor pretty quickly.